So I would go to get stuff, and I learned. Shock taught me how to utilize a lot of the gear because I was just a jazz drummer, big band jazz drummer from back in the day, playing, at music camp, summer music camp kid, stage band kid. That's where I come from. But getting with him and getting equipment, and learning to utilize it, my ability to go in and sample certain parts of songs or to create these ideas would inspire some of the other things that we would do, and even like the organicness of, like I said, we would be at a jam session playing with musicians at my dad's jazz rehearsals, and Shock would come, and we would be playing something like, after my dad would leave, which would be playing traditional standard jazz stuff, and then we would go into jamming. And so we'd start playing stuff like Chameleon by Herbie Hancock and stuff like that. And then Shock would come and hit one of the other keyboards or something that was in there and start playing like Knee Deep, juxtapose Chameleon. Yeah. And so we would do that in a jam session, and then we would go back to my house with the gear, the studio gear, and create, underwater rhymes. Or we would be there jamming over there, and we'd be jamming Jimi Hendrix, Who Knows, the Band of Gypsies, Who Knows. And then we would go back to the crib and go make You Like the Way We Swing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so the way we swing. And so the idea is creating together, and then sometimes you can really be like, what I even more was with DU2 was the influence.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was saying. As far as
the influence is what
the influence, like, because producing goes beyond just you actually making the music. It's like you can inspire somebody by giving them
absolutely
a good idea. You're producing some shit out of your mind to give it to somebody else to be able to create what you not necessarily couldn't do. Like,
yes.
As far as like, but you're still producing.
Absolutely,
you're still producing the music because he didn't think of that. I mean, I'm not saying Shock, but I'm just saying as far as like anybody that you're collaborating with,
right?
You can give them the influence to pick. You should sample this, and then take this part, and then do what you do, and it'll turn out to be some magic, something that he wasn't even thinking about. So,
well, you're absolutely right because I would jam to all the Miles Davis stuff. I definitely turned Shock into a lot of music. And then also something else that I would do is I had a relationship at Leopold's Records back in the day in Berkeley.